going into each slide.
Yeah.
Just overall, I thought I can cover, and maybe we can just go to slide number 4.
Okay.
So, basically, I mean, what we've...
Yeah, on
what
slide
we
number
got
4
is-
you have value chain.
Exactly. And so basically what I wanted to talk about is that we work on craft-based livelihoods by making sure that we can bring together all the different stakeholders, whether it's traditional craft groups, whether it is unskilled beneficiaries, and all of them sort of get put under the bucket of artisans or NGOs working in crafts. Whether it is donors or clients who can support either with bulk orders or who can support through CSR funding. And of course, you have the design technical experts, and finally you have the, logistics and finishing sort of services to bring it all together. We basically ensure that we are connecting all of these groups, and we are sort of, working across the value chain to make craft-based livelihoods income generating.
Okay, I'll translate it.
Okay.
ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ವೆದರ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅನ್ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ಟ್ರೈನ್ಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡೋನರು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರು ಸಿ ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು, ಅಥವಾ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಯಾರು ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜಿಂಗ್, ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ, ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟು ಮತ್ತು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಟು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್. ವೆದರ್ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನೋವೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನೋ ಇರಲಿ. ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಸಾರಿ, ಏನೋ ಇರಲಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಅದು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ದೇ ಮೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೈನ್. ಓಕೆ.
Okay. So quickly on the next slide, slide number 5.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk about the column that says our impact. So what we see as the impact of this work is primarily income for artisans. And again, when I say artisans, I mean traditional as well as unskilled artisans who we provide training to. Also economic empowerment, particularly for women from various backgrounds. They could be urban, rural, tribal. Livelihood opportunities, particularly to the marginalized sections. When I say marginalized, I mean persons with disability, I mean women rehabilitated from a life of abuse or trafficking. And they're marginalized communities because it's more difficult for them to be mainstreamed and to avail of, like typical job opportunities that are available to others. Also customer access to unique design. We feel that's an impact because, designs and design development in the craft sector is actually a big contributing factor to furthering the craft and the skill. And that brings me to the last point, which is actually preserving and evolving our Indian craft heritage.
ಸೊ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ? ಫಸ್ಟು, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್?
Income enhancement for artisans.
ಆರ್ಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು ಇಲ್ವಾ? ವಿಮೆನ್ಗೆ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕತ್ತೆ. ಮಾರ್ಜಿನಲೈಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಅವರು, ಅಥವಾ ವಿಧವಾ ಅವರು, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರು
domestic violence, trafficking, things like that.
ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು ಲೇಡೀಸ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂಥವ್ರು ಲೇಡೀಸು, ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ. ದೆನ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಗೇನು ಡಿಸೈನ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ನಮ್ಮದು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಹೆರಿಟೇಜ್ಗೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಇವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ.
to slide number 7,
Okay.
the way we, so the program we have designed that brings all of this together and enables, the bulk of this impact is what we call a patron program. Now, why we call it a patron program is because traditionally that's how craft was supported, whether it was royalty, whether it was nobility, and I'm talking, many centuries back. That's how craft thrived, right? And so we felt at Craftism
1 minute. I think we have
corporate
the.
sector.
This is a patron program, right? The slide?
Correct. The patron program. So
Right.
what I'm trying to explain is that because traditionally this is how craft thrived in our country, they received patronage from either Rajas, Maharajas or, the nobility, right? The rich men. And therefore we said corporates or the corporate sector can become the modern day patrons of craft, particularly when the New Companies Act came out with the CSR 2% law. We felt this is a great opportunity to get companies to become patrons, and that's so we came up with this concept of a structured program which would get companies to fund, using their CSR funds to fund craft-based skill development, which would be customized based on the beneficiary profile and which would be market-driven. These are the key elements of the patron program.
ಇದು ಹಳೆ ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಪೇಟ್ರನ್ದು ರೋಲ್ ತೆಗಿತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಮಾ ಬೇಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿತ್ಯಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಥರ ಟೈಮು. ನಿತ್ಯಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು? 1990 ಇರ್ಬೋದು, 1990 ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಆವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು, ಇವಾಗ ರಾಜ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು ಹೋಟೆಲ್ಸ್ ಪೇಟ್ರನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಯೂರ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ದಮ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ 1990 Pratima Bedi, who started this Nityagram,
Right.
she used to say that, oh, there are no more Raja Maharajas. Today the hotels have become patrons.
Right.
So that's another angle you can look at, because hotels need all these things, slippers and things for the rooms and whatever.
So when I say corporates, I mean large organizations,
including hotels and all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've also had educational institutions. We've had large NGOs also, becoming customers. So when I say corporates, I really mean large
institutions.
Yes.
ಯಾವುದೂ large institutions ಇವಾಗ ಹೊಸ ಪೇಟ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಈ ರೋಲಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅವರು business model, what did you say about the program enables?
So basically it is a customized program based on the profile of beneficiaries, and it is market driven.
Okay.
So the customization is important because our beneficiary profile differs, the location, geography, etc. differs. And the second, so apart from customization, the market driven aspect is important because we are not just doing a skilling program, we're doing a livelihood intervention.
ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೀ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ನಾವು ಟೇಲರ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ನಮ್ಮದು ಟೇಲರ್ ಮೇಡ್, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಸ್ಟಮೈಸ್. ನಮ್ಮದು ಒಲಿಂಪಿಕ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅವರು ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿನರ್ಜಿ ಇದೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ. ಈ ಥರ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಇದು ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅವರು ಟೇಲರ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಡೋನರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸೆಂಚರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ತಾನ್ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನು ಬೇಕು, ಆ ರೀತಿ ಅವರು ಏನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Today, by the way, I saw on the Facebook, Mayura, yoga mat which is made out of that water hyacinth which is crowding the lakes.
Right.
Beautiful yoga mat. Made
Actually,
from water hyacinth.
Water hyacinth, we've done some research, and it's actually a very difficult skill to make income generating at scale. But I mean, we can discuss more on this. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so how do you make this at scale? If you're saying you do this geographically tailor-made, custom-driven thing.
So, if you go to now slide number 10.
Slide number 10.
So this is an overview of three programs that we have running currently.
ಇದು 3 ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇವಾಗ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
One is in Calcutta and the third is in Hyderabad.
Bangalore, Calcutta, Hyderabad.
Yes. So the first one in Bangalore is called the Green Skilling Program. This is the one that we are actually focusing our presentation on today. And this is a program where we work with primarily with persons with intellectual disability, so those who are mentally ill or mentally retarded. And we also have women in rural areas primarily who are unskilled. Most of them have not finished primary school and they are looking for dignified forms of labor. So under this project, we also focus on working with discard materials. That is why the word green skilling, because we are also environmentally friendly with the skilling. And so we have worked on flowers collected from temples and wedding halls, old newspapers, discard silk threads, fabric discards. So the silk threads are collected from factories in Doddaballapur, the fabric discards are collected from tailoring units, and flex banners from events. All of this has become income generating, and in the subsequent slides I'll talk about, the kind of design interventions and marketing we have done. In Calcutta, we are primarily working with women rehabilitated from trafficking as well as tribal women in a village in Shantiniketan. This is done in partnership with a NGO over there. So what Craftsman's role has been is primarily to enable the fundraising and to do the design and marketing. And the third project, which is in Hyderabad, is our own center. So here we started from scratch. We mobilized the women. We have now set up a production unit here where we've got 30 women who are on our roll. So month on month they are getting a stipend. There are another 15 women who are in training. And this is an integrated unit where we taught 3 complementary skills: embroidery, painting and tailoring. And we are on the outskirts of Hyderabad, but today this group but these are able-bodied women. So we were able to get them income generating faster, and today they are getting orders from all over the country. So just 3 different examples of our work.
And how many examples do you have totally?
So these are basically 3 of our, we've now been working across these 3 centers and we're consolidating here.
Okay.
So for instance, in the Green Skilling program in Bangalore, currently we have 7 centers, but we're expanding that to around 12. Similarly, in Hyderabad, this one center we have now expanded to 2. So we've now taken another center in a different location of Hyderabad. Similarly, in Calcutta, the 3 is now becoming 5. And we have expanded to a 3rd district as well in Bengal.
Okay.
So we are pretty much consolidating across Karnataka, Bengal and, Hyderabad or Telangana. Yeah.
Right. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ರಿಟಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗು ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೋ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ವಿಮೆನ್, ರೂರಲ್ ಅನ್ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಮೆನ್ ಯಾರು ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥವು ಇವರು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಹೂವು, ಥ್ರೆಡ್ಡು, ಬಟ್ಟೆ, ಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾನರ್, ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇಂಥವು ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್, ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸಿಂದ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಹೆಸರು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್. ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಂತಿಕೇತನ್ ಹತ್ರ ಅವರು 150 ಲೇಡೀಸು ಯಾರು ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕಿಂಗಿಂದ ರೆಸ್ಕ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಯೂತ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಾರ್ಡು, ಏನು ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಂತಾ ಎಂಬ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ರಿ, ಅದು ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ 2 centers, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮಿಂಗ್ 5, ರೈಟ್?
The 3 are becoming 5, yeah.
ಅವರು ಮುಂಚೆ 3 ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ 8 ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು 12 ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಹೈದ್ರಾಬಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಎಂಬ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ರಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟೇಲರಿಂಗ್. ಇದು 3 ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 30 ಲೇಡೀಸ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಫುಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಯಿಂದ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಯಿಂದ, ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ವಿತ್ ಜಾಯ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, you would help us to do designing, identifying products,
right,
and helping us to you'll train trainers or something.
Correct, exactly. So actually, let's go to slide number 12.
Go to slide number 12.
So when we started this Green Skilling Bangalore, this was in February 2016, and I've mentioned the partners we had when we started: Enhance, Richmond Fellowship Society, Seva in Action, Kripa Trust, Vidyaranya. And basically that year, we had about 7 months for the project that year. It was a shorter project. We basically concentrated on train the trainer. We concentrated on new product development, which is basically design intervention. Process development, right? Because you have a skill, you need to now put a process in place, right? Which is basically your supply chain. And then you need packaging and branding. So this was the starting point for this, green skilling program. So
right.
Similarly, when we go to any location, this is pretty much the starting point. You already have a trainer who understands obviously the basics of the skill, whether it's, if for instance with Joy, these are able-bodied women, so these could be tailoring, applique, whatever. But you have to now train the trainer on designs, on technique, on finishing, etc., which the trainer will impart in turn to the beneficiary. Further, we will work on the design and product development, and we will also work on the production process, the packaging, branding, etc.
I think everybody has understood this. ಅವರು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ 2016ನಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದು ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ನಿಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್, ವಿದ್ಯಾನಾರಾಯಣ, ಕೃಪಾ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟು, ದಿಯಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು 250 ಬೆನಿಫಿಷರೀಸ್ ಇದ್ದರು. ಇಂಟಲೆಕ್ಚುವಲ್ ಡಿಸಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ರಿಟಾರ್ಡೆಡ್, ಯು ಮೀನ್ intellectual disability? Or so the key activities in that 2016 was ಟ್ರೈನರ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು, ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್? ಡಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ನೋ? ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಒಂಥರದ್ದು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ದು ಇಮೇಜ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್?
Next, just see the slide. So slide number 13 is basically just showing the how the flowers are for, you get fresh flowers from Temple's Wedding Halls, and these are the petals basically. Okay. Next slide number 14 is, sessions where we used to do train the trainers, and we also used to, after train the trainers, we would go to each center and also make sure that on ground the training is being implemented. The next slide just shows how, we would also do sessions on things like, various aspects of production processes, things like that. And here actually we're also doing a session there on storytelling, which resulted in a brand name which will follow in the next slide. Then there is a slide just to show you some of the early, when we were doing the designs, etc. We came up with things like potpourri, rangoli powder. These were from the flowers. And finally,
ಇದು ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಡಿಸ್ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು.
Yeah.
We didn't get the brand name though. We just got straight to
the branding is coming to slide number 17.
Okay.
The next slide shows, and you can see on the right hand side, it's called Petalist. So that was the brand name we came up with. So persons with intellectual disabilities who work on flowers are our petalists. And we took inspiration actually from Apple because they refer to their technicians as geniuses. So our persons with MIMR who work with flowers are our petalists. And we also came up with a tag name which is not shown here, which says spreading happiness through flowers. Because as a result of the storytelling session, we realized that the big impact story that actually was emerging from the flower project was how everybody was happy. The beneficiaries were always happy because this was something therapeutic and rehabilitative. Customers are happy because, this is something eco-friendly. The NGO reps are happy because this is, work that is keeping the beneficiaries gainfully employed. Therefore, spreading happiness through flowers.
ಈ ಹೆಸರು ಪೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು? ಅದು ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಅದು ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಅದು ಬೆನಿಫಿಷರೀಸು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬಂತು ಅವರು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಲೈನ್?
ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್.
ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್. ಅದು ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ನಿಂದ ಅವ್ರ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಲೈನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಇಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಡಿಸಬಿಲಿಟಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಪೆಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್.
Next, if you see next slide, it talks about what we did in the second year of the project. So basically in the second year, we reduced some of the partners because we found that not all partners were committed to the skill, the income generation aspect. They were running daycare centers, whereas what we wanted was partners who wanted to actively take the skill and, be committed to regular production to make it income generating.
ಇದು ಅವರು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೆಲರು ಬರೀ ಡೇ ಕೇರ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅದು ಏನು, ಅದು ಡಿಸೇಬಲ್ಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಕೊಡೋಣ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆನಿಫಿಷರೀಸು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್
and we basically focus now on more products, on more skills, and also increase focus on marketing. So again there are pictures to explain all of this. So if we go to the very next slide, slide number 19, this is actually a very important slide. So
ಇದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಇದೆ.
The design, development and product selection. So one of the key aspects of working in the area of crafts is you have to focus on the right type of design development. And what we actually call this slide our design filters. And the 3 filters that we use to finally arrive at the product are these 3. Whether there is ease of production, by that we mean whether, especially because this is a green skilling program, right? Is there an easy availability of raw materials?
Okay, let me translate bit by bit. So
I'll just focus on one aspect. So raw materials, for instance, in the cities you have a lot of temples and wedding halls. Therefore, you can collect flowers. But as you go more and more rural, there are fewer temples. Therefore, we found that in rural areas, it's not so easy to do the flower project. So you have to understand the availability of raw materials, and also you have to suit the skill for the beneficiary profile. That's why I've written not very technical, given the fact that most of our beneficiaries were intellectually disabled. So this is when it comes to ease of production. Secondly, we look at the marketability. You know, what we realize is you have to have a local as well as an outside, you know, like a buyer market. If you're going to put all your eggs in one basket and only focus on the buyer market, then it's difficult to sustain the production, because at some point, you know, not all buyers are, you know, willing to bear that extra cost of transportation, etc. Not all products lend themselves to that. So you need to have a mix of local as well as. But having said that, the more interior you go, the more you go into rural areas, we realize that this is sometimes a challenge, and you primarily have to focus on buyers. So like an outside market. Also, we were very keen that when it comes to marketability, the product should be unique. They have to be differentiated from what I'm calling as regular NGO products. By that I mean, every NGO that works in the space of intellectual disability were basically making paper pouches and candles. So we said we have to be different. You know, we can't do the same old product. And thirdly, it was the question of alignment and fit. So you basically have to make sure that whatever designs you select, and when you do this design development, it is suitable to the beneficiary profile. So what you can give to an able-bodied group is very different from what you can give to a group that is obviously disabled. What you can give to a group that is in a center is different from maybe what you can give to those who prefer home-based work. So you have to suit it to your beneficiary profile. And of course, most important, there has to be an income generation potential for the product before we can finalize and say, okay, this is the focus we're going to, or this is the group of products we're going to focus on.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಸ್ಲೈಡು, ಇದು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಫುಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ದು. ಇದು ತ್ರೀ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಂಟರ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್, ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್. ಏನು ಅವರು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರು ಈ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಅವರು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್, ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇರಬೇಡ್ದು. ಸೊ ಏನು ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ಲು ಬೇಡ, ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮದು ಬೆನಿಫಿಷರೀಸ್ ಫಲಾನುಭವು ಅವರು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲಿ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಬೇಡ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂಥವು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಯರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಬಿಲಿಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬರೀ ಆಚೆಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಬೇಡ. ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟು ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬಯರ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ರೂರಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬಯರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಲೋಕಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಏನು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ನೂ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡೂ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆಚೆದು ಬಯರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟು ಮತ್ತು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟು ಅಂಥವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಈಕೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಯೂನಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಎನ್ ಜಿ ಒಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಎನ್ ಜಿ ಒ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಡಿಸೇಬಲ್ಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಪದೇ ಅದೇ ಸೇಮ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಎನ್ ಜಿ ಒ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸೇ ದೂರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವರು ಅಲೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಿಟ್ಟು, ಅದು ಫಲಾನುಭವಿದು ಏನು ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲ್ ಇದೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ರೈಟ್, ಡಿಸೇಬಲ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಸಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟು ಅಂಥವು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಏನು, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಾಬಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, So
Okay.
product selection
So-
is done by all this. Huh.
Sorry?
So product selection is done by all this.
Correct.
Design
So
development
now-
and product selection.
That's right. So now you will actually see the result of this in the products that we actually developed. So, if you see slide number 20, this shows you the holy colors, right?
Yes.
So, based on this design filter, we felt holy colors was appropriate. Then slide number 21 shows the flower stand art kit. This is again made from flowers. It's basically a do-it-yourself kit for children. So
Lovely.
this was a really unique product that we developed.
Very nice.
And the on the right hand side, we've shown you the finished product. Like once you actually put the flower stand on the template, what is the end result? On
Right.
the left hand side, what you see is the actual kit. It comes with 5 colors made from flowers. It comes with 5 templates, Fevicol instructions, all of that. So this was something very different that we made, right? So it's not like a typical NGO product. It has a wide marketability, and at the same time, it's income generating.
Very nice.
Similarly, so if you go to the next slide, you will see but these are very early designs we made from silk thread discards collected from factories in Doddaballapur. Our designs at present are even better. In fact, I should update this to show that. So these are our initial, and if you see the group working on it, these are all MI women.
What
And,
women?
Next, yeah.
What did you say? MI?
Yes, they're MI.
What is MI?
Few of them are, I think just 2 of them I can see are from the domestic abuse, but the rest are all MI.
What does MI mean?
MI means mentally ill.
Mentally ill. Okay.
Yeah.
ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇದು. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಅರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಹೊಸ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಇಂದ. ಹಾಂ, ಓಕೆ.
Next slide shows you flex banners. So, but these are made by able-bodied women, and even that we have much better products now, because these were early samples which was done with hand stitch, but now we have done the tailoring training as well, so the products are even better now because they are tailored. But these are able-bodied women in Gauri Bijanur, which is Chikaballapur district.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಏಬಲ್ ಬಾಡಿಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಲೇಡೀಸು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾನರ್ದು ಏನು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ.
And then next you see the crochet jewelry. This was again taught to able-bodied women in a peri-urban area of Bangalore.
ಇದು ಕ್ರೋಶೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ
Yeah,
ಕ್ರೋಶೆ
this is
ಗೊತ್ತು.
crochet.
ಕ್ರೋಶೆ ಏನು? ನಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥರ, ಕಾಟನ್ ಧಾಗದು ನಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಕ್ರೋಶೆ. ಹೌದು, ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ ಥ್ರೆಡ್. One of our trainers says that's crochet from silk thread.
Is what? Sorry?
Our trainer over here, Sachi Devi,
Yeah.
she is informing us that is crochet from silk thread.
Crochet from anchor threads. Yes.
Anchor thread.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next, so basically, hopefully you can see that there is a difference in terms of the final finishing and quality that you can see.
ಹೌದು.
So,
ಅದು ಫಿನಿಶಿಂಗ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಫಿನಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ.
So, on slide number 25, we talk about the fact that, after the design, the next step is basically what we call as product or production planning and management, right? So,
Yeah.
actually the title should say production, because this is after you've done the skill training, after you've done the design development, the next important step is production. Now you have to be able to do that design at scale. So here you need templates which can help you track production, track the orders, track the, everything from purchasing of raw material to, following a timeline for delivery, things like that. So we have made templates to make it easier for all of our partners. Once they, right from when we give an order, in fact, we give a purchase order, right? Based on that purchase order, they go ahead and procure raw materials, and then they plan their schedule so that they can deliver on time. So all of this, we've developed templates so that there is a structure to the work.
ಇದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವರು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ. ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಸ್ಲೈಡು. ಇದು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಫಲಾನುಭವಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು, ಅದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಥರ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಟೆಂಪ್ಲೇಟು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಟು ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್. Okay.
Okay, and the next slide just talks about how, it was a mix of orders generated primarily by Craftisan, and also the local sales that some of the that we were able to generate, either ours or the partners were able to generate. So this just talks about how, marketing cannot only be Craftisan's responsibility. This is a collective responsibility. We share it with our partners so that they generate local sales as well, and we take care of generating bulk orders.
ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಹುಡುಕಬೇಕು, ಅವರು ಏನು ಬಲ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಇವ್ರ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಸೇವಾ ಇನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್, ಗ್ಯಾಸ್, ಸ್ಪಂದನ, ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಹುಡುಕಿದ್ದು. ಇದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಇವ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದೆ. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸು, ಹೋಲಿ ಕಲರ್ಸ್, ರಂಗೋಲಿ ಪೌಡರ್, ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ರಿ, eco pens and rakis. Eco pens made from newspaper.
Yeah.
You can write.
We basically wrap it's quite simple. You take refills, you wrap it,
Okay.
with newspaper and magazine, and it looks really nice. We can teach that easily.
Very nice, very nice. ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ನಾನು ಡೈಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ವಿನಯ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ, ನಮಗೆ ರೀಫಿಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇದು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ. We should also develop some plastic products, no?
We'll come to that. We are actually doing a plastic upcycling project in Hyderabad. We're actually working with plastic waste, particularly these cheap plastic packets. We're also working with those chips like Lay's and biscuits and all of those discarded packaging.
Oh, I bought a bag like that, made out of biscuit packets.
I have to say that this is actually more of an urban menace. So in rural areas, thankfully, there's not as much use of plastic. Maybe they will, but they're still reusing a lot of it. Okay, quickly moving on. So slide number 27, it basically talks about phase 3 of the project, which we've just completed. And what we basically did in year 3, and when I'm saying year 3, from start to finish, it was around 2.5 years that we've just completed. We basically focus on advanced skill and design development. We did even more product development, and we basically upped the regularity of orders to generate more and more income and marketing basically for the partners. So if you see the next slide, you'll see some more experiments that we did. So slide number 28 has handmade soaps with flower petals. There are also slide number 29 has candles, which we actually then tried infusing with flowers as well. And on slide number 30, you see a gift set, which was potpourri, soap, candles, all mixed, all put together. So that was an interesting gift product for corporate.
Yeah, we just saw the slides.
Yeah. Then slide number 31 is just showing you some more work that's happening. 32 is holy colors. We basically went from doing as little as 45 kilos in 2017 to doing 400 kilos in 2018. So we really, like 10 times we increased the production capacity this year, and we were sold out.
Okay.
Slide number 33 shows that, actually the holy colors went all the way to Harvard University in Boston, where they were celebrated by both Indian and foreign students. Slide number 34 shows, the newspaper pens I was talking about, eco pens.
Those are lovely.
Which are,
beautiful.
Yeah, they're very nice, yeah. Then 35 shows some more, developments in the silk thread. In fact, again, we have even more designs because the team there, they keep us on our toes. Every 2 months they tell us we need new designs because they're so fast now at picking up designs and executing them. Next slide, number 36, shows you the newer products that I was telling you we did with Flex, because now that we've introduced tailoring as well, we're able to do beach bags, cosmetic pouches, travel kits, a whole bunch of stuff. And 37, again, I've talked about where of course, this slide is slightly old. I mean, this was, I think, this is about 4 months old, so I should have updated this slide. But we've generated a lot more orders since then. And finally, coming to slide number 38, right? So this is basically the entire process that I've just talked about. Just puts it down step by step. So the way we have approached this project is, first we have selected products, or rather skills. I would say both. We've selected a set of skills and products. We've then identified, okay, what are the sales channels for this? And, then we've done the production planning. Accordingly, the production has been done and sales and income has been generated for the beneficiaries. So all this slide is trying to say is this is a market-driven initiative, right? This is not that we randomly select products and hope they work. We are very clear why we have selected products. We are clear who we are going to target them in terms of eventual buyers. And that's how we do the production planning. So we also understand sometimes that Holi is cyclical, right? It's seasonal. Sorry, not cyclical, it's seasonal. Therefore, Holi, although it's once a year, we still plan for it 6 months in advance. This is what this is trying to say, that it has to be a market-driven effort.
We actually have a lot to learn from this for our farmer program. ಇದು ಏನು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, the whole effort is market driven. ಶ್ರಮ is market driven. ಅವ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಯೀಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾರ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ and then ask them to plant accordingly.
Great. So the next slide again talks about slide number 39. It talks about how we basically did a bunch of stuff when it came to sales and marketing. So in the local markets, and when I say local markets, what I primarily mean is we would participate in events where we would let me take that back. That's the middle section. Local market is basically where we would, prepare sample products, we would identify potential buyers, we did test marketing, collecting feedback, and, so we found this a very useful process where even if you believe in a design, you still have to get the design validated by customers and buyers. And so actually maybe local market is the wrong heading for this. I'm realizing all the mistakes in this. It's really the test marketing is what
test
it should
marketing.
say.
ಸೊ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅವ್ರು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬಯರ್ಸ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗು ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ತೆಗಿತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ.
Right.
And production plan model time.
All the designs will succeed. Even with our best efforts, sometimes some designs become too expensive by the time we actually produce them. Or some designs don't actually, are not as attractive as we thought they would be. So you have to sometimes tweak them. Sometimes worst case scenario, you have to just ditch it and move on, So
So
but this is an important process because you have to test market before you decide to do bulk orders or before you decide to do bulk
the
production.
test market is very, very important. So even in our farmers thing, you need to get samples of everything that everybody is producing and test it out on our buyers and see if they
Yeah.
like those particular samples or not. And especially
Right.
the organic produce. The other thing where we can do something along with this craftisan idea is that the organic produce that is coming out of Gulbarga, we can make packaging and sell it as a value added product. Because the tur dal itself, which is very, very tasty, doesn't look as beautiful as the commercial variety, which is poison. When you have organic tur dal, it's all misshaped and all. But when I made organic tur dal in Hormau, and I couldn't sell it, so I gave 25 kilo bags to everybody on my road. And one lady, Tara Chandavaka actually, she used to keep coming back. Give me more of that dal. I finished 25 kilos. Give me more of that dal. It's too tasty. Right? So, but I could not sell it in any shop because it's all peculiar looking. But if you package it with
Exactly. Yeah.
something that is made by Craftisan or made by our women in Gulbarga or which is designed by Craftisan, we can work with them on that. But ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟೆಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಇದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಝೀರೋ. ರೈಟ್? ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಹಾಂ.
So the next slide number 40 just talks about
Okay, just 1
in
minute.
the last.
Just 1 minute. Go back to that slide.
Yeah.
ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಒನ್. ಮತ್ತು ಅವರು ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ವೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್. ನಮಗೆ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಓ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮೇಲಾ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಓ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ದಿಸ್ ಓವರ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ನೋ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ and participate in those
we
events.
plan 6 months in advance our calendar.
Or
We
6
know
ತಿಂಗಳು
6
ಮುಂಚೆ.
months in advance itself whether in Bangalore or in Hyderabad which event we're participating in, therefore what should be our production for that event, and this is separate from the bulk order.
ಬಲ್ಕ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ದು ಸೆಪ್ರೇಟ್, ಇದು ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರು. ಅವ್ರು 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು
we estimate demand based on what we by now have understood as our potential to sell at these events.
Okay, so the next slide.
The next slide is basically just a breakup of the 250 beneficiaries that we worked with in the last project cycle, which just ended in August. So primarily, if you see, 51% are what is called as moderate intellectual disability, 19% would be mild, 16% would be severe, and particularly when it comes to moderate and severe, and 15% are from addiction centers. But if you look at the bulk of it, which is your orange and your green, which is your moderate to severe, that's about 67%. These are groups that cannot be mainstreamed. It's very difficult for them to be able to get a job in a regular office or and because many of them can't actually do a lot of functions by themselves, they need help. So this is the bulk of our profile, which is basically persons who would not otherwise be able to get opportunities for income creation.
So ಇದು 67% moderate and severe ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ರಿಟಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ಜನರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಏನೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಈ ಕೆಲಸಗೇನು ಅವ್ರು ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇವರು ಅವರು ಪೈ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಇದು 250 ಬೆನಿಫಿಷರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ.
And next slide is just a case study of one of our partners, which is Grameen Abhyudaya Seva Samsthe, GAS for short. They are in Dodabalapur. And of the 49 beneficiaries there, I was Yeah, I've just taken an example to because they are also a Manas Sahara Center, which is a government program for mental illness, which is only run in Karnataka. No other state has a program for mental illness. All other states have for mentally retarded. Anyway, that's a technicality. The only reason this slide is there is because we are also now expanding to 4 other Manas Sahara centers.
Okay.
Based on the success of the program here. I mean, we started working here in March last year, and this is the most successful Manas Sahara center. So now the government has asked us to do 4 more centers, and these are in rural districts.
ಇದು ರೂರಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನಸ್ ಧಾರಾ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಈ ವರ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ 4 ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಷ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. I've just told them that if we want to identify Manas Dara centers, we can work with you on that next year.
Yes. So this year we are looking at Tumkur, Mandya, Chikballapur, and actually Bangalore Urban, because they're starting a new center in Bangalore Urban. So these are the 4 centers we have shortlisted.
Where in Mandya?
Okay. Sorry?
Where in Mandya? Have you already found the Manas Dara center in Mandya?
Actually, there is an existing center already, so we are going to partner with them. I mean, there is a NGO that is being funded under this program.
Okay.
So we are going to work with the existing center.
Where in Mandya?
Actually, you know what? Tomorrow morning there is a call with yes. So
okay.
It is typically in the district headquarters.
Okay. All right.
The center.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
Okay, and next is slide number 42. Just talks about the overall impact of this program. Of the 550 beneficiaries that we have worked with from the beginning of this project, 300 have been for income generation, 250 have been for therapeutic. So these are beneficiaries who primarily enroll in the program because there is also a therapeutic benefit that has been noticed, particularly in the moderate to severe category. And this is actually a research project has been undertaken at NIMHANS to document these benefits. I've mentioned there is a split of, it's pretty much even, 50% men and women. Around 40% of them earn an income all year round, whereas 60% of them, at least so far, have been involved on a seasonal basis.
Okay.
Some of it has to do with the fact that those in rural areas are also doing, they're also involved in agriculture and then they come here. Sometimes it's also seasonal because some of the daycare centers are closed during summer, so no production happens. So things like that.
Okay. ಇದು ಅವರು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದು.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next slide, number 43, just talks about the overall discarding process so far under this project. Actually, this number changes month on month. When I say to date, this date was probably May or June. So the numbers would have changed. But overall, around 15,000 kgs of flowers from temples and wedding halls, around 400 to 500 kgs of silk thread discards, newspapers, difficult, but several hundred kilos, flex banners, probably several thousand kilos because they're so heavy, and fabric discards again, like several hundred kilos we would have processed till date.
Okay. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು?
Yeah. The next slides are a few case studies of beneficiaries, but I don't have to go into this in detail. And finally, the last slide I want to talk about is number 46, which talks about what challenges we have faced in this program. So, I think primarily because we worked with persons with intellectual disability, the problems we have faced is there is a constant fluctuation in beneficiary engagement. Because some of them sometimes come to a center for a particular period and then they tend to be at home, or sometimes they come to one center, then their parents might shift them to another center, or in some cases they are for some duration under medication, then they're not. So they're also undergoing treatment, right? So along with the treatment, they're also doing this. Therefore, there tends to be fluctuations in their engagement, whether it's full time, part time, etc. We definitely have faced a challenge in terms of arriving at a sustained level of production, especially when it comes to moderate and severe. While obviously the flower program has been a success, there is a limited scope of work that can be done done by those with moderate to severe. So the actual end production that happens, which is, your grinding or packaging or mixing, etc., that has to be done by mild beneficiaries. So there again, that's the challenge. But I still think the program has done a lot in comparison to what other maybe products were tried earlier. Because we customize the skill, we have taken on a very wide range of skills and products, and sometimes that becomes very difficult to manage, particularly when we're managing 10 different orders at the same time. Also, what we have seen is that as we are onboarding new partners, we are making sure that the new partner organizations are committed to livelihood and therefore also committed to sharing responsibility for sales and marketing.
So,
And
Vasa partners should be committed to livelihoods and also to share responsibility for sales and marketing. So, ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ now we are a new partner organization, I'm telling these people.
Yes.
So we should be able to share responsibility of sales and marketing, and we should be committed to livelihood. ಇದು ಬರೇ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಲೈವ್ಲಿಹುಡ್, ಅದು ಬೆನಿಫಿಷರೀಸ್ಗೆ ಕಾಸು ಸಿಗಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ, ರೈಟ್?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think we've gone over time, so on that note, I will...
Yeah, so on that note, we are going
questions.
to say green skilling presented by Mayura Balasubramanian.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And
Thank
we
you
will...
very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll meet you next week. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Okay, bye.
Bye.